Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lewis Speaks 2021, and today I want to talk to you about why they don't call you back. They don't call you back because they don't value you. They don't call you back because they don't respect you. They don't call you back because they're busy. They also don't call you back because they have found other people and other situations that hold their interest more than you. So, in situations like that, when people don't value, respect you, when they say that they're too busy to call you back, you have to move on because a lot of people are full of trash. They're full of garbage. And what I've learned is this: we all lead busy lives. At the same time, when you value someone, you make the time. We make time for the things that we value. And when someone's not making time, and this is a consistent pattern, I understand every now and again people get busy and caught up. That's cool. The importance is what I'm saying, communicate that to other people. Let them know that you are busy right now, that you love them, and you will connect soon. But what I'm referring to is the carelessness, the indifference, the negligence, the the just ghost type behavior. Where people just disappear, pull these disappearing acts, then reappear when they're in need again, expecting you to just open your arms to them and just welcome them back. No, not okay. Not okay. Especially when you leave people on read, when you don't return their phone calls, when you leave them to wonder. See, when you leave me with that space to wonder, I fill it in. I fill it in with assumptions. I fill it in with, I guess, what you call like possible explanations as to why you're behaving the way, and it may not even be accurate. But see, I don't have anyone to challenge that. I don't have the person who's not calling back because they're not calling back. They're not allowing me the space to challenge that. So they're leaving me to create these scenarios in my head as to what's going on. And so when a person leaves you to your own ruminations and they don't want to quiet your suspicions, they have no interest in trying to allay your fears, your worries, they're not friends. They're not friends because a friend won't do that to you. And what I realize is that a lot of toxic personalities love to transfer negative energy. They love to transfer negative energy. And what that looks like them not calling you back just to frustrate you, just to, I guess, have you ruminating over them. See, when they don't call you back, you're the one left to think about the reasons. You're the one still carrying them in your mind, and that's what they want. They're so narcissistic that they want to be on your mind, you know? They want to be on your thoughts. They want to be part interwoven in your thought pattern. And so don't even give it life. I've learned this. Don't give the negative behaviors of other people life because all you're doing is keeping them in business. Starve them. Because there's a lot of and I think that narcissism is becoming an epidemic. It's becoming an epidemic in this day and age because people these days, they don't want friends, they don't want partners, they want fans, they want followers, they want love slaves, they want disciples, they don't want anything real. Anytime you're offering somebody something real, they always take you for granted. They put you on the shelf. And then it's only when you're about to leave or terminate the relationship do they want to do a stunt or do something to get you back. But by that time, it's too late because the resentment's already there. The anger, the frustration, it's already there. And it's to the point where where you don't care anymore about what they do. And that to me is dangerous. When you get to a point in a relationship where you start not to care whether the person comes or goes, whether the person's in your life, the relationship is over. when you no longer start to care. Because what's the point? What's the point of being in a relationship when you can't care about someone the way that you want to care about them? It's pointless. It's pointless. So, like I mentioned before, oftentimes narcissists will definitely try to transfer that negative energy and have you always thinking about them, pondering them. Don't even give them life. Create your own lane. When people, and here's the remedy for all of this. If you find yourself obsessing over other people, chances are you're not doing enough for yourself. So, reinvest. Take all that energy you're directing over here and start putting it back in here, back into you, like you're the bank account. Deposit back into you. Stop investing all over here, all over there, every which way. No, invest in here. Start doing more for you. Don't be so concerned with what they're doing, because what they're doing has nothing to do with you. You have a life. You have goals and dreams that you have placed on the back burner, ruminating over the poor behavior of other people. Let it go. Let them go. It's obvious that they don't value you, so why should you continue to value them? If they don't call back, if they don't return your texts, your emails, they're telling you something. They're telling you that they are either A, too busy to really engage with you, B, they don't care or value you, C, they don't respect you. So if they're not ready for you, keep pushing, keep on moving, keep investing back in you, because you deserve, and I have to say this again, you deserve all the love that you give to someone else. And I realize this also. When you're the type of person that does all the planning, that makes all the effort, that goes above and beyond, that always reaches out to other people, that always orchestrates everything, people get comfortable and they start to take you for granted and they don't value you. You have to give other people an opportunity to really invest in you and show you that you matter to them. You have to give them an opportunity to do that. And I think a lot of us, especially those of us who are independent, those of us who are strong, those of us who have gotten used to the beautiful solitude of being alone, it's hard sometimes to give that up. You know, you get so used to your company and your own, doing your own thing. It gets hard to trust other people to do for you. But I realize that when you don't, you make yourself a target. You make yourself a target for narcissistic abuse, because you're always the one doing everything. You're always the one giving off and emitting that rich supply, which narcissists love. They love supply. They love people, especially empaths. They love because they're just rich with emotional blood supply. Those parasites love to suck on an empath. And not in a good way. But they love to suck off of them and feed off of them. You know, because they give off good energy. Because they're always the ones doing the most. Feeling the most. Giving the most. Hurting the most. Stop doing the most. Period. Stop doing the most. You know, it's okay to be a considerate person, but being overly concerned to the point where you're ignoring your own needs, quieting your own voice, silencing yourself for the sake of someone else, that's when it becomes problematic. You know? Consideration left to its own devices becomes self-abuse. You know, if you're so considerate to the point where you're denying yourself, that's not consideration. That's codependency. That's self-betrayal. You know, so just to wrap up, When people don't value you, value yourself enough to walk away. Value yourself enough to build new bridges with new people who will appreciate you, because you can't build new bridges when you're still clinging to the old ones. Build new bridges. You know? You cannot also build new bridges when you're sitting up there trying to beat down walls of people who obviously erected a wall because they don't want to be bothered. You know? Stop beating down walls and start building bridges. You know, you don't have to fight to get the love that you deserve. You don't have to fight. Like the scriptures say, the battle is not yours. You know, gravitate towards people's energy who love you naturally without having to be guilted, or you have to send 1,001 messages just to get clarity and just to get some communication. You don't got to do all that. You know, when you're in the right relationship, and this is the truth, it's effortless. Of course, you occasionally have some bumps in the road, but for the most part, it's effortless. You don't have to keep fighting. You know, we waste so much of our energy fighting these empty battles with people who really are not down for us. They're not a part of our tribe, but yet we keep on fighting these battles, and they're empty battles. Because at the end of the day, the people that we're fighting so hard to keep and maintain, God is trying to remove them from our lives. So we're trying so hard to clamor after this person or these people or this group when really we're not meant to be there. I think a lot of us would be surprised at the amount of effort that we really expend trying to clamor after something that's not meant to be. We're chasing windmills. They call it punching at windmills. That's what we're doing. We're chasing the wind, punching at windmills, trying to get people to love us who are not meant to love us. So begin to value yourself. Please, value yourself enough to walk away. Value yourself enough to do the work it takes to meet new people, engage in new situations. You know, be curious about life. Take yourself out to some place new. Honor yourself. Don't let other people dictate to you your worth. You are worth so much. Act like you know. This is Lewis Speaks 2021. Wishing everybody a wonderful day. For those out there who want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram, LMajesty1, LMAJESTY, and the number 1. Thanks again. Peace out.